Welcome to Eric and Horror Stories. Eric speaking. Where have you been? Where? Okay, it's pretty obvious I gave up on the channel, and I apologize for that. It wasn't my intention. But I've been gone for over a year, and I'm back! I'm back, baby! Who cares about all that? Past is prologue, right? Halloween season 2022 rapidly approaching, and there's merchandise this year. Last year was depressing. Not much available. This year there's a lot of good stuff. In fact, I've already spent more earlier, I think, than I ever have on stuff. And I've gotten stuff from Michael's. They have some cool decor. Home Depot has some great stuff. I've dropped a lot of coin there. Spirit coming in pretty good this year too. Bought one big thing from them. And lastly, Party City. Not a place I typically spend Halloween money, but every year they get a little bit better and offer a little more. This year, some fun animatronics. One just arrived today that I think is very cool. At least it looked very cool online, so I thought I would do an unboxing video. This just went on sale the other day, so hopefully this is one of these first videos for this. This is Torture Box Woman, and my understanding is it's online only, maybe because it's a little out there for Party City. It's a little dark, it's a little grim. And of course, I loved it based on that. So, UPS man just dropped this off. Look at this nice package I have. Look at this nice package. We're going to get into this thing and look into it together and assemble it and see what we have. So, let's see how good Party City really is with their animatronic Torture Box Woman. Welcome back. Welcome back. So, trusty scissors time. Let's get into Torture Box Woman here. Great name. And once you see what she looks like and does, you'll see it's pretty appropriate. Torture Box Man, by the way, is my dancer name. Because people feel like they're trapped in the room when I come out dancing, and they say it's like a torture box. So, I'm going to struggle with these scissors for a second off camera as I open this box, and then we'll pull something out of there together. Alright, so accidentally opened the bottom. Torture Box Woman, mujer con caja de tortura, and 6 feet tall. Looks pretty cool, as you can see. Pretty neat looking prop, pretty horror for sure. For Party City, this is one of the animatronics have have become a little more family friendly over the years. So you don't quite see that bloody of scary ones anymore. There's a lot of zombies and evil clowns and stuff, but this may be more. Is this realistic? I don't know. It's just a certain style you don't really see anymore, which I dig. Let's start opening this thing. All right, so. Box opened and loosened the little things in here, but haven't taken anything out yet. So the box is going to give me head first out of the box. And a lot of this is already assembled. Doesn't look like it's going to take very much to put together. That's pretty cool. The fact they did put a head in there, and it's not just like a picture on the glass. It's actually a head. I don't know how woman it reads, but I mean, I guess. That could be anything, really. This is a torture box. It doesn't have to be a woman. Why are people so mean to women? I don't have, like, screaming women all over me. Okay. Oh, okay. So I have some tortured women on me. But, straight out of the movie. It's not my personal habits. So, most of the body and the head appears to be there. We have some instructions. Got some... For you foot fetish people. Yes, I know, I'm disgusting. Looks like we have a front. I guess this is the bottom portion of Torture Box Woman. And we've got a couple things attached to things here. We've got the support poles. And couple other things. We're going to do a jump cut. Okay, loosen the twist tie thingies. We have thingies. We have the base here. I still can't speak, for those of you wondering if I learned in my year off. And here's the speaker control. It has pretty good audio from what I could tell, and I guess that's where you really discover that it's a woman from the audio they made. Otherwise, it could be really anything. And I guess you could re-record your own audio. And then lastly, there is an adapter. That's all. Honestly, I'm really impressed with how few things are in here. While it can be fun to put together an animatronic, it can also be very frustrating. And of course, you always worry that you're going to break something. So I am look at this. You guys remember Mr. Hyde? One of my first videos was getting him as a kitten. Look at him now. Look at him. Look at him. He has one brain cell. I'll make a torture box cat and put him in it. But anyway, so that's everything that was in the box. It should be very easy to assemble. So I'll start looking through these instructions, and we'll start putting this thing together and see what we've got. Very short instruction list for Torture Box Woman. It even comes with, I haven't even seen one of these before. This is a little tool for when you take it apart to help you unsnap these. Now, I've never had trouble doing this really, but it's cool that they gave you something to help with. So I've already taken the base and snapped 2 of the poles into it. There's not even that much left to assemble. So I'm going to continue with this. Well, maybe I need the tool after all. Look at this. Doesn't this already looks like a Torture Box Woman. Let's keep going. Alright, so I'm sliding this woman's pants down. And we put those lovely feet on there too. Did get a left and a right foot, which is nice. Some of the Home Depot things being sold this year, like the 12 or 10-foot werewolf, whatever it is, came with 2 left hands, and some people got 2 right hands. There's actually people online like trading their hands so they have the right one. So I'm pleased to see a left foot and a right foot in here. Anyway, we're rocking on along. I'm about to put the sound control-y thing on here, and we'll keep going. Alright, so I've attached that the sound box thing, and the pants have little hooks that hook into it, so that's what makes them stand up. And honestly, the legs look pretty good. I was kind of worried about there's no material in here at all, but the way they have this set up, it's not obvious there isn't something in here, which I like. We're already almost through with this thing and ready to see what it looks like. Almost. And yeah, so that's pretty much it as far as assembly goes. It was a little difficult putting this top part on the lower part. You have to kind of reach way up in there and make sure it's snapped together tight and do these connections and all that. It was by no means really difficult, but it was a little hairy there. I was a little worried I was going to drop something. But anyway, you can see how big this thing is. I'm 6'2", so it's right at the 6 feet it says. So I am going to get the power adapter and plug her in the Tortura de Woman. All right, it's all plugged in and ready to go. It has an adapter it comes with. You can run it on batteries if you're running it outside or away from a power source, although I would not keep it outside. And yeah, let's see what she does. Hey baby, you want to go out sometime? I mean it. What? So yeah, there it was, Torture Box Woman. Pretty cool. I really dig it. It's very neat. It's very scary for an animatronic. You know, this would be great in a haunted house in a dark corner or something. It certainly looks much better in the dark, even though it's a cool image in the daytime. But if you're using this sucker, you're going to want it to be nighttime. I really have no complaints about it. I thought the price was pretty good. It looks great. You could certainly dirty this up a little bit, and I might, and put a little more blood on it. This blood actually looks pretty good for prop blood, though. Other than that, this might be a little too clean, but I think this all actually looks really good. It's very neat. I don't know if you can get up inside there and work on that at all, but I mean, the head looks just fine. I still think it's strange they call it Torture Box Woman, where it doesn't necessarily read that way to me, and it could have just been Torture Box anything. Torture Box person, Torture Box, you know, I don't know. Whatever on that, though. But yeah, very cool. Glad I bought it. This one on the message boards and stuff online, everybody really liked. So I don't know if these are going to be around very long. It is right at $200. If you want one, I highly suggest you grab one sooner than later for your haunted house or your living room or whatever you would do with a torturous, screaming woman. And goodness knows how many of those I've had in my house. Glad to be doing these again. Eric and Horror Stories. I've got some other stuff to unbox and some other things to do coming up. Hopefully you'll subscribe and like if any of you actually see this. I am probably not going to return to the old format of kind of scripted story kind of things or telling you about things. I'll just do freeform like this is. No script. Just things as I see them and as it comes out of my crazy brain. So, on behalf of Torture Box Woman and Mr. Hyde and Dietz and myself, I bid you I bid you a fond farewell. Jesus, I still can't talk. Goodbye. So, hey baby. Hey baby, I couldn't help but notice you. Hey baby, I couldn't help but notice you from across the room. So yeah, we have this thing put together. It was a little difficult. I have a cat chewing on this microphone cord.